Hello guys, how are you?
I'm Hardeep Singh. Welcome back to your own YouTube channel. IELTS updates and recent exams. For more updates related to recent IELTS exam writing test topics, listening, reading, practice test, and speaking, you got guesswork. Please, guys, participate in everyday listening and reading practice test to achieve your desired band score in your actual IELTS exam. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Press the bell icon for the upcoming notifications. Don't forget like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, IELTS updates and recent exams.
Part 1.
You are going to listen to a telephone conversation between a student and an assistant in a bookshop. First, look at questions 1 to 5.
University Bookshop, Bridge Street. Doris speaking. Can I help you?
Is that the University Bookshop?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to place an order for some books, if I may.
Have you got an account with us?
No, not yet. I haven't started university yet. I'll be starting in October, but I'll be coming in early to have a look round and to get settled in and wanted to order some books.
Right, I see. Would you like to open an account?
I don't know.
Well, you get a student discount on all book purchases.
Oh, how much is that then?
15% for first-year students.
15%? That sounds all right.
You just have to make sure that you settle your account at the end of each month.
Okay, well, I might as well open one then.
I just need to take down some details. Do you want the account to be at your term time address or your home address?
They're the same.
Right. First of all, can I have your name?
Nazreen Kerrigan.
Is that K-I...
No, I will have to spell it for you. It's K, E for everyone, double R, I, G for go, A, and N for nobody.
A-N for nobody. Kerrigan.
Yes, that's it.
And your address?
It's 127A, Adelaide Mansion.
Hold on. 117A
No, 127A.
Okay, right. And Adelaide, that's A-D, E for everyone, L-A-I-D, and E for everyone.
Yes, that's it. Then Mansions.
Mansions, right.
Compton Street.
Right.
London.
London. And the postcode?
SE19.
SE19.
7FT.
7
Yes, 7F for Freddie and T for Tommy.
FT, right. So let me just check that. 127A, Adelaide Mansions, Compton Street, London, SE19 7FT.
That's correct.
And are you on the telephone?
Yes, it's 0181 797 4882.
797
4882.
4882.
Yes, that's it.
Before the shop assistant and the customer continue their telephone conversation, look at questions 6 to 10.
Right, that's that out of the way. And which books would you like to order?
Well, I just want 4 books to start off with. Have you got Physics in the Age of Technology by Adriana Stern?
Physics in the Age of... It's out of stock, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to order it for you?
No. What about, Mathematics and Physics by Professor I. Lovett? Experimental...
Just wait. Mathematics in Physics by Professor I. Lovett. Let's just check that. Right, here we are. Yes, we've got it in stock. It's £27.95.
£27.95 with a discount.
I'm afraid, yes. The next one?
Experimental Physics by Simon Blair and Violet Boyd.
Experimental Physics by Simon Blair and Violet Boyd. Okay, let's see. That's £29.50.
Okay. And Physics for the First Year Student by A. Lasker.
Physics for the first year student. That's £25.
Okay. I'll stick with these three for the moment.
Right. Would you like to have the books posted to you?
No, it's okay. I'll come in one day this week and pick them up.
Right. When you come in, can you bring 2 forms of identification?
Okay, like what?
A credit card, a driving license, a check card, and...
Oh, okay.
And your letter confirming admission to the university.
Yeah, okay. What time do you close?
We're open until 6 p.m. every day except Thursday, when we close at 7:30.
And you're on which floor?
The physics department is in the basement. The books will be kept here, and as you're paying by account, we'll post the bill to you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That is the end of part 1.
You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Now turns to part 2.
You are going to hear a talk given by one of the student counsellors at a university. First look at questions 11 to 14.
Good morning. My name is Dave Eastman and I'm one of the 5 student counsellors in the university. And I'm here today to introduce myself to you briefly and to say just a few words about the Student Welfare Service. But before I begin, I'd like to thank your faculty head, Professor Anwar, for inviting me here to talk to you. At the end, I'll throw questions open to the floor. The service we offer is available on all 6 sites of the university campus. The 3 main sites have a counsellor available weekdays Monday to Thursday between 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. On this site, the office is situated in the Queen's Building on the 1st floor. I understand that all of you are based on this site, so I won't go into details about the others.
Before the talk continues, look at questions 15 to 20.
Information about the service and the other offices is contained in this leaflet, which you can pick up practically everywhere on campus. We also run a helpline, which is open after the office is closed. The number for the line is 0345 1607 2390. This number, with all the others, my own included, is contained in the leaflet. Obviously, we would like to make the helpline available 24 hours a day, but the money simply isn't there. So we have to rely on the generosity of volunteers. I can say on average the line is open about 3 hours per evening, most evenings, and roughly 8 hours at weekends. If there is no one to take your call, or in the event of an emergency, there will be a message on the answering machine which will give you other contact numbers. You might be thinking, why not just give us the leaflet and get on with the lecture? Well, the answer to that, as you probably well know, is that people don't always read leaflets. They look at them and say, that's not for me. People contact us for a variety of reasons. They may come to see us if they feel isolated, because it's the first time many have been away from home, or they may have personal relationship problems or money problems. Certain times of the year bring increased pressure to bear on students, the exam time being the main one, and I'm not just talking about finals. Preparing a paper for a tutorial or a seminar can also be a stressful exercise. On occasions like this, we are available to help you. We don't pretend that we have an answer for every problem, but we can try and help. And if we can't, we can usually refer you to someone who can. I would also like to take this opportunity to ask for volunteers for our advice helpline. You don't need any previous experience, and because you're newcomers to the university, it does not mean that you do not have anything to offer. We provide training and support for all volunteers, so if you'd like to get involved, see me at the end of this session. I'd like to thank you for listening, and now it's your chance to ask some questions. Yes, the gentleman in the third row in the red t-shirt.
That is the end of part 2.
You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Now turns to part 3.
You will hear a conversation between Wolfgang and his new friend Mary, who has already been at the college for a few months. In the first part of the conversation, they're talking about a social activity program at college.
First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 26.
Hi, Wolfgang.
Ah, Mary, how are you?
Oh, fine. How's it going? Have you just had a class?
Yes, I just finished my listening class. It was a little bit difficult.
Yeah. It's always difficult when you first arrive somewhere. I found it quite hard when I first arrived. But you know what really made a difference? Was going on these social activities that the college arranges for you. It gives you a chance to practice your English, and...
I've heard that the college is pretty good about organising those kinds of things. How do I find out about it?
Well, I've just picked up a schedule today. Let's have a look at it. Here it is.
What is it? A schedule for this week or...?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we can do some things together, in fact.
Yeah, that would be great. So...
Let's see. What are they doing tonight? Monday night?
Well, they've got singing with guitar. So I went to this last week.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's quite good fun.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah, yeah.
What do they do? Do they have a concert or...
They teach you, modern and traditional songs.
Well, I'm not much of a singer, but,
Oh, come on. You should go. It's really good fun.
Well, I suppose it'd be a good way to practice my English.
Yeah, 'cause you learn kind of British folk songs and things. It's really interesting.
Oh, but look at that. That starts at 8. But I notice at 9 o'clock there's a late-night coach to Cambridge for a film. I think I'd want to go to try that. What time does this singing thing finish, do you know?
Oh, well, usually it kind of lasts about 2 hours. But I mean, we can always leave earlier. They don't mind.
Oh, okay. So we can do both then?
Yeah, so...
Right. So that's at 9 o'clock. Yeah.
What movie is it? Let me see.
Oh, it's Rocky. Have you seen it?
Rocky. Rocky? Oh, that's the one with Richard Dreyfuss, isn't it?
Richard Dreyfuss? No, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, yes, I remember now. American movie. Yes, I haven't seen that. I want to see that. Good, let's go to that.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, did you see on Tuesday that there's a tennis tournament?
Tennis? What time is that?
Well, that's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Where is it? Is it on campus or...
No, it's at Wembley, so that's in London.
Oh, so it's pretty far away then. What time will it be coming back?
The coach gets back at midnight.
Oh, midnight. Well, tell you what, I think maybe I'd better cancel on that because I've got a class Wednesday morning, and I'm afraid at about 8:30, I'm afraid if I came back that late, I probably would, I'd be very tired in class, and actually I'm more into football myself anyway.
Oh, football? Well, did you see there's a football match on Wednesday?
Oh, yeah? Well, who's playing? Let's see.
Oh, it's England and Brazil.
Oh, I really want to see that. Would you like to go together?
Yeah, sure. What time is it?
Let me see. It says 15:30, so that would be 3:30.
3:30, huh?
Now, I have a lecture right after lunch on Wednesday at 1:30.
Uh-huh. What lecture's that?
Oh, well, there's a journalist coming from the BBC. He's going to talk about his experiences as a foreign correspondent.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Would you like to go?
Yeah, what time do you say it was?
Right after lunch, around 1:30.
Oh, 1:30. I have a class then. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, what time does your class finish?
It's an hour long, so it finishes at 2:30.
Oh, well, I shouldn't imagine. The lecture shouldn't go much later than that either. So after your class and after my lecture, we can get together to go to the football game.
Okay, so we can meet...
Let's see, maybe 3 o'clock. Or maybe 3:15.
Yeah, I think 3:15 would be all right.
Okay. Where should we meet?
Well, usually on these kind of trips, the coach leaves from in front of the dining hall, so maybe we could meet there.
Okay. So in front of the dining hall at 3:15. That sounds fine.
Yeah, right. On Thursday, there's an international evening in school hall.
Yeah, all songs and dances performance by students from all over the world. That's very interesting. Would you like to go and see?
Yes, when is it?
It will start at 8. Shall we meet at 7:50 in front of the school hall?
Fine, 7:50 in front of the school hall.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 27 to 30.
Oh, and another thing I definitely want to do this weekend is to go and see They're going to have a trip to Stratford on Avon. I think it's on, let me see, what day is that? Friday, I think my roommate told me.
Oh, Friday.
Would you like to go to that?
Yeah, but are you sure it's Friday?
I thought that's what he said, but I might have been mistaken.
Well, usually these things are on weekends.
Right.
Let's see here. Oh, you're right, yeah, Saturday morning, 8:30.
Aha. Right, Friday's the disco.
Oh, disco.
Yeah. So actually I've arranged to go with some of my friends. So if you'd like to come along with us.
Oh, that would be very nice, yeah.
Yeah, you can meet some more students.
Oh, well, what time shall we go to that then?
Well, it starts at what time? 8:30, but we don't want to go too early. So let's say 9 or 9:30. Let's say 9:30.
Okay, yeah, we can meet there, but we'd better not stay too late because the Stratford thing is, pretty early in the morning. The bus will be leaving at 8:30.
Oh, yeah, right. So we want to make sure we get up for that.
Yeah, say, by the way, this trip, since it's, quite a way away, do we have to pay anything extra for that, or is it free?
Well, usually most of the trips are free, but yeah, for these ones which are quite a distance away, then we usually have to pay a little bit extra.
Is it a lot, or?
No, it's usually about £25, something like that.
Oh, well, do we have to tell them ahead of time that we're going to go?
Yeah, usually you have to sign up a couple of days in advance, so...
Oh, where do we do that?
Well, you do that at the Student Services office. So you have to go and see one of the social activities officers.
Oh, so I just tell them that I want to go, and to pay my money and then sign my name. Well, I think I'll go ahead and do that today. Actually, I've got some free time right now. Do you know where I go to do that?
Yeah. It's the Student Services office. It's just across the road from here.
Oh, okay.
Well, across the kind of...
You mean the green building over there?
Yeah. So it's on the second floor.
Oh, okay. Well, tell you what, are you going to the Shakespeare thing?
Yeah, sure.
Would you like me to go ahead and sign you up as well?
Oh, yes, yeah, that'd be great. But, well, I haven't got any money on me at the moment.
Oh, don't worry about the money, that's fine. You can pay me back this evening. I'll go and sign us now, and then when I meet you tonight at the singing, you can, give me the money then.
Oh, well, if you are sure, that'd be great.
No, it's no problem.
Okay. Oh, is that the time? I'd better go. I've got a class. I'll be late.
Okay, sorry. I'll see you later then.
All right, see you tonight.
Bye.
Bye.
That is the end of part 3.
You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Now turns to part 4.
You're going to listen to a talk about tea in the UK.
First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
During the 1930s, there was a popular song which had the title Everything Stops for Tea, and to millions of British people, a restful cuppa is still an ideal way to relax for a few minutes from the rigours of the day. The English custom of drinking tea has its roots in the 17th and 18th centuries. When first imported to Britain, the exotic cha Cha or cha, as the Chinese tea was variously called, was considered a man's drink to be enjoyed with colleagues at London coffee shops. These were popular meeting places for many walks of life: politicians, lawyers, poets, actors, and writers. Many London clubs began in this manner, and the famous Lloyd's Insurance underwriters started out as Lloyd's Coffee House. In 1706, the first coffee house that offered tea was Tom's Coffee House, owned by Thomas Twining. He realized that he needed to introduce an added attraction to compete with the many other coffee houses in London, and tea was rare, exotic, and extremely expensive. With these credentials, tea became an exclusive drink and enabled Twining to open a tea shop under the sign of the Golden Lion in the Strand. By the 18th century, the ladies of the more affluent classes were going China mad, using tea as an excuse for displaying their extravagant purchases of Chinese porcelain and Dresden tea sets. A comprehensive tea tray would consist of a teapot and stand, teacups and saucers, sugar bowl, milk jug, and basin for discarded tea and tea leaves. Tea was still expensive and kept in locked tea caddies. Skilled craftsmen fashioned caddies of carved inlaid woods fitted with crystal and precious metals. To ensure the servants weren't tempted by this priceless commodity, the caddy was kept locked, and only the mistress of the house held the key and prepared tea when guests came to visit. No well-brought-up young Englishwoman could consider herself socially acceptable unless she knew how to brew a proper cup of tea. As the 18th century progressed, changes in commerce and working hours resulted in the main meal of the day being taken much later in the evening. The prospect of lasting from breakfast until evening did not appeal to the Duchess of Bedford, who is usually credited with being the first to alleviate late afternoon hunger pangs by introducing a small 4 o'clock meal served with tea. With time, the light, wafer-thin toast or delicate white bread gave way to exotic fillings like tomato and egg, cucumber, chicken, or potted shrimps, followed by buttered scones, crumpets, or elegant pastries. The popularity of tea continued to spread, but it was not until 1839 that the first shipment of Assam Indian tea was landed in Britain. A healthy trade with India was soon established, and tea clippers, like the Cutty Sark, now a museum in a dry dock at Greenwich, were reaching the peak of their sailing days. In 1879, the first limited shipments of Ceylon tea began to arrive, and by 1880 this had been firmly established alongside Indian and China teas, giving the broad range of teas that are available today. There have been few changes in 3 centuries of tea trading. London is still the centre, and indeed Twining still has a shop on the site of the original Tom's Coffee House at 216 The Strand. The name Twining has been linked with tea for over 280 years. Indeed, it was Richard Twining, in his capacity as chairman of the dealers of tea, who in 1784 persuaded Prime Minister William Pitt to reduce the high tax on tea, making the beverage more accessible to the general public.
That is the end of part 4.
You now have half a minute to check your answers.
So guys, don't forget like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, IELTS updates and recent exams. For more updates related to recent IELTS exam writing test topics, listening, reading, practice test and speaking, you got guesswork. Please guys, participate in everyday new IELTS listening and reading practice tests to achieve your desired band score in your actual IELTS exam. For more IELTS material, visit my official website www.ieltsupdatesandrecentexams.com. The link is given below in the description. If you need PDF files of latest IELTS material, then please join my Telegram channel. So guys, please write your score below the comment section. Again, thanks for listening. God bless you all guys. Stay tuned, stay safe.